Establishing clear expectations in communications is an important part of any business. That's why we created a process that we call the While We're Still Friends conversation. It's a tool that we've used to establish agreements between co-founders, investors, key employees, suppliers, any place that there is a key relationship that needs to be established in your business. The While We're Still Friends conversation identifies 6 different characteristics of any successful relationship. We've come up with a word to describe each one of those characteristics, and each of them starts with the letter R. So we also call the While We're Still Friends conversation the 6 R's conversation. And here are the 6 R's. The first R stands for relationships, and it's how we are going to relate to one another. Do we expect to work together on a daily basis? Do we expect to work independently? What is our collaboration style? How do we check in with each other? Getting these details right can be an important part of working together. Second R is results. What result is each one of us going to take responsibility for creating? So when we talk about results, we're talking about outcomes, not effort. An effort is I'm going to work on sales. An outcome is I'm going to produce $10 million of sales by the end of the year. Third R stands for rights. And specifically, we mean decision-making rights. Who gets to participate in what decisions and in what ways? Fourth R, rewards. How will the rewards be distributed? That includes monetary rewards, like when we start to produce income, how will that income get distributed? But it may include non-monetary rewards, like who controls intellectual property, and so on. Third R stands for risks. What risks is each one of us going to take on, and when? So, for example, in a startup, when might we be considering leaving our day job? And are we doing that fully aware of the risks that are involved in making that decision? And the final R stands for remedies. And by remedies, we mean what are we going to do when things don't go according to plan? Because at some point, things are not going to go according to plan. So another way of thinking of remedies is how are we going to make things right when things go wrong? Or there's a point where we're going to disagree or fight. Let's establish the rules for how we're going to disagree before we're disagreeing. That's an introduction to the 6 R's. Hope you found it useful. And if you'd like to know more, get in touch.